Hi, this is Crystal K. And for my self correcting activity, every week actually, my students are tested on their fluency. We do about a 1 minute reading on a passage. And I've noticed that with my students, I can't ever do a cold read with them. We always have to have some time to read through the passage. So I allow time to read through the passage so that they can choose any words that they don't understand. Usually I just let them read it. And then when they're ready, we do a 1 minute timed reading of the passage. They read it out loud. But lately and then after they read it, they, um, they chart their own progress of their reading fluency every week. We do this every quarter. So there's um, 9 weeks for them to record their reading fluency progress. Um, but lately, what I did as an experiment is I noticed that sometimes when they read it out loud, the problem is they go back. They'll read and then they'll go back because they think they got a word wrong, which does eat up their time while they're reading out loud. So I got some plastic phones. I don't have one with me, but they're plastic phones and like the old school type phone. And they can read it to themselves. And I find that when they read it to themselves and they come across a word that does not make sense, they think it makes sense in their head, but when they actually read it out loud, it doesn't make sense at all. And it helps their reading fluency because they've already heard themselves read it out loud. So when they read it out loud and they're actually timed, they do much better. So if you can see here that is week 5. Week 5, this student read 160 words a minute when normally he falls right around the 120, 125 mark. Also on week 5, this student read 115 words per minute when he read it out loud using the whisper phone. I call them the whisper phones. And he normally hovers right around 95 to 100 words per minute. And that time on week 5, also, he read 115 words per minute. So I do find it to be very useful, and it really boosts their confidence. It's just that whole hearing themselves read it out loud allows them to do so much better when they're actually timed. So it's definitely a self-correcting activity that I enjoy using in my classroom.